retention. And as of now, there will be no students retained, and we only have two kindergarten students that are in RTI. Next, we will look at our slide on the learning loss plan. And with the learning loss plan, we have implemented ELT that will be held from 7:15 to 7:45 daily. This is where the students experience the iReady learning path, which is personalized. We did restructure our ELT somewhat so we can easily monitor. So we now have on Monday and Tuesday, there's a focus on reading. And on Thursday and Friday, there is a focus on math. We are also implementing, we started this week with a huge task of compacting virtually. So we have a pre-check on Mondays, and we purposely did not want to call it pre-test, post-test. It's just a checkup because, as we know, we have been inundated with quite a few assessments. And so we are doing pre-checks on Mondays in which we're utilizing the USA Test Prep. And those tests are created by our coaches. And they are based on no more than 2 priority standards. The teachers analyze that data on Tuesdays, and compacting is held on Wednesdays. Then there is what we call a post-check that is held on Fridays. And our math teachers are utilizing the iReady Teacher Toolbox, and the reading teachers during this time are utilizing the tools for scaffolding. Ms. Jinko will share with you our professional learning.
I'll go ahead and share that, Ms. Stevens. Just to highlight some of the professional learning opportunities our coaches held their instructional academy, and the instructional academy is catered to our teachers that have been experienced here at Stone Mill for 0 to 3 years, and it is held monthly, and it's also like a form of a check-in to see where the teachers are and the support that is needed. As mentioned, we also have our really great reading, and our academic coach for reading and social studies, Ms. Pryor, provides a check-in for that also. In preparation for our compacting, we've had our USA Test Prep. It has been ongoing, but that is a program that we are currently using in order to do our check-ins and check-outs for compacting. So the teachers have received and will continue to receive professional development opportunities for that. And lastly, Ms. Maya Kirk came and did a virtual presentation on Milestones Writing Prep, which prepared our 2nd through 5th grade teachers for great narrative writing prompts in instruction. In addition, we also have our continuous iReady professional development, and we also held our 504 refresher at the beginning of the semester in preparation for our face-to-face instruction. And we'll go past, we'll see, but this is just a review of our student attendance.
Our next steps toward meeting our CSIP goals, we are going to continue our school-wide ELT that I just mentioned, with our reading and our math, and as well as our compacting that began on yesterday. And we will continue our CRA focus walks, as well as really great reading and guided reading focus walks. And we will continue the grade level and department data days that have been really successful this school year, and as well as continue the instructional academy that Ms. James just mentioned, and continue to include CSIP on a weekly basis on our leadership team agenda. With our school-wide climate, we have 0 employee allegations at this time. We have the morning meeting voyage related to the stress. So we do have those weekly. We do have the SEL that it is done from 7:45 to 8 o'clock on a daily basis to take care of our SEL. And then we also have daily check-ins for social emotional learning and the re-entry video for social emotional learning as well.
Good afternoon. Since we last spoke, our family and parent engagement highlights, we are continuing with our grandparent and parent socials. These are guided by our guidance counselors, and they are focusing on how grandparents and parents and other family members can support their students, either if they're learning in person or are they learning online. All of these are held on Zoom, and then the presentations are posted on Dojo. So between the live and the recorded sessions, they have been viewed more than 200 times. This is the case for the rest of our family engagement as well. They are always live on Zoom. Zoom recordings are posted on Dojo as well as presentation resources, and they're viewed online in person, or they are viewed at their own convenience, with recording and resources posted on Dojo. We've also held 4 parent universities. They are linked here in this presentation, but I'm also going to put the link to these presentations in the chat for those who would like to see our parent university learning sessions. These are focusing on how parents can support their students' academic process at home. We have also held 2 meetings, one for return to person learning and one for parents who are continuing to have their students learn at home. And on Tuesday night, we had our Georgia Milestones parent meeting. And our current school highlights, in the beginning of March, we celebrated our Read Across America with a social emotional lesson that was taught school-wide. We all read the story, I'm Every Good Thing, and then teachers engaged in student affirmation activities involving writing their own personal affirmations or drawing them on the pre-K level. We also celebrated our Honors Day on February 11th for all our students who had academic success in our first semester. And we have recently restarted our Stone Mill News team, highlighted by our 5th grade news team students from last year. These are daily news segments that are watched every morning during morning meeting, highlighting what is going on in school that day and that week.
All right, thank you, Ms. Janko, and thank you very much, everyone, for listening to our presentation. We're open to any questions or rose and glows. Thank you.
Thank you, Stone Mill Elementary